Man, it's hot in here. Should have turned on the air conditioning sooner. What's up, you jackwagons? I'm Speed Fury, and today is part 20 of the Fire Emblem Warriors Three Hopes Scarlet Blaze playthrough. But first, I gotta go take a shite. Okay, I'm back, and holy crap, I don't know what I ate. Crap, literally. I didn't realize what I said until just now. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into the fight.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Arr! We're going here. The Great Coup of Meriden.
We'll reach the Great Bridge of Meriden soon. Houses Phlegethon and Gloucester are defending it, just as we anticipated. But Ladislava has done her job and broken through the enemy line for us. I intend to claim a swift victory and return her to us whole.
If possible, the members of House Gloucester are to be taken alive. As we discussed previously, killing them will jeopardize Her Majesty's ability to rule effectively.
If any enemy commanders appear open to persuasion, try to convince them to surrender. Our goal here is not to utterly annihilate our foes. The fewer casualties, the better. That said, anyone who refuses to submit must be struck down without mercy.
I know when to catch and when to kill. I am often being faced with such decisions on the hunt.
You expect me to make that kind of decision in the heat of battle?
Yes, and if you won't, I will sit on you.
Always do. If it's all right with you, I prefer. And you may leave that part. It should be a simple enough.
That sounded a lot better in my head.
Well, then we should fight first and ask questions later. When in doubt, take them out. Am I right? We can sweat the small stuff when the battle's over. Until then, I'll do what I do best.
I believe we should all. If we do, I feel confident we will emerge on top when the dust settles.
Victory is the most important thing, so leave the vanguard to me. Then, if everyone is prepared, let us show them the might of...
Defeat Lawrence and Count Gloucester. Gotta make sure Ladislava is not crowded. Let's persuade Ignatz, Bathis, and Lorenz. And then we'll build the bridge. Okay, let's see what we got here. Seems that everybody more or less will be able to hold their own just fine. Especially, wow, Edelgard's got a big advantage here. Woo! Alright, let's see. Let's do this.
They certainly aren't fooling around with these defenses. Count Gloucester must be located on the far bank. Ladislava is holding the central checkpoint. We'll mount our attack from there.
The checkpoint is our key to taking the Great Bridge. Without it, we have not even a slim hope of victory.
Her Majesty is counting on me, and I will not let her down.
We have her surrounded. Time for a rescue.
If we rush in heedlessly, we'll be trapped along with her. We must secure the route as we go.
Never hurts
Okay,
to have a
gotta
secret
secure the forts. Alright, let's see.
Leave this one to me. That's my cue.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're...
And I will take this one.
I'd rather be attacking than defending, but I still find this whole therapy very annoying.
It takes a trickster to recognize a trick. And the enemy is being suspiciously quiet in the west. As urgent important as it is to retake the checkpoint, I believe the West should be dealt with first.
Bringing it down.
Oh, there's another fort clear over there that we gotta take as well. Who can handle that one over there? Well, let's just send Bernadetta over to get it.
Time to shine. Sure hope this. Almost to the checkpoint. Keep going.
I'm all right.
Hello?
Not so fast. If you want through, you gotta open those purses and pay the toll.
Irritating places to lay an ambush.
This man is a mercenary. Perhaps offering a reward will allow us to avoid a fight.
Knots.
Fire! Rain arrows down on their central forces!
I expected such a trap. We should have sent soldiers west to deal with it.
I did, I sent Bernadetta over there.
It was a brilliant salvo. Our enemy clearly possesses a gifted officer among the allies.
Gifted? Wait, are you talking about me?
Looks like it'll be my first real challenge in ages. Now let's dance.
And just surrender. Besides, you're a clever man. You know the Empire won't let someone as strong as you run us out.
Yeah, I guess you got a point.
I chose to be here, and I'm going to fight the Empire to the end. If I stand down now, I'll never be able to face the others again.
How do you know unless you keep living? I mean, things like this tend to have a way of working themselves out, you know?
I guess so, but... Alright, I surrender. The arrows have stopped. Let us proceed.
Yeah, I'm on my way, don't worry.
The Empire will lose its foothold if I fall here.
Arrows are
Relax,
raining
I'm here.
down on Slava. We have to stop them at the source.
Take this! I've got you now. Yes, Vladislava, this is a great achievement. You honor me, Your Majesty. May victory be yours this day.
Now we can fight on even footing.
We got mages.
Those are my lands at the other end of this bridge, and you lot are not welcome.
There is a fool even by Alliance standards. Let us do them a favor and introduce him to an early prey.
Listen up, rogues. You will defend the supplies we stole from the Empire to the death. I can already smell the coin they fed me. They have our supplies. Must smite them before they can make their escape.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Stealing was a thing of great
2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Can't you idiots see I'm in trouble?
1, 2, 3,
Stop
4.
standing about with your jaws slacking and help me already! I should have switched sides, but I had the chance.
Well, he dead.
What Acheron is done for. Grab the goods and head for the hills. The thieves got away.
Alas, what is done is done. The Alliance's lands lie ahead, as well as Gloucester's home.
So, they've taken the Great Bridge, have they? That makes us the Alliance's last defense.
There must be a way to resolve this matter without further bloodshed, Father.
Our first priority is to find Count Gloucester. He was on our side today. He'll surrender.
There is no telling where the enemy might be lurking.
Persuade Lawrence.
We have no choice but to seize control of the entire breach.
We had some sort of makeshift bridge. We could reach Count Gloucester without relying on our flying units.
Our foothold is secure. Now they need only capture the enemy commander.
Those are Gloucester lands you see beyond me, and I will not suffer one heel of your boots to sully them.
What about the supplies we recovered? We can use those to construct a bridge.
A lot of help that is, considering we're already here.
Still improving.
Always watching it out there.
Not quite. Gloucester is known for its tenacity.
Sorry, Lawrence.
More wounded than I realized.
Enough. Stand down. Count Gloucester will soon be in our custody. Further resistance can serve no purpose.
Sorry, I am no use to my people if I die here.
Lawrence, no! Monsters, how dare you hurt my son! I will not shame my people by surrendering to you without a fight.
Gloucester will not concede so easily now that we have damaged his precious heir.
Princess. Unfortunately, is this the end, Princess? Unfortunate.
Okay, he didn't die. That's good. I thought I was gonna have to kill him.
Your Majesty, all of House Gloucester bows to your will.
Victory is ours. But this is merely the first step of ours.
Right you are. We need to relieve our allies who are embattled on Alliance lands.
We won. This is no time to rest easy. There's a lot more work still to be done.
Agreed. We will leave some troops here with the wounded to hold our position. Then take the reconsolidated force north without delay. Sadly, there can be no victory celebration until we have extricated Count Berkeley's and the others.
Based on our projections, they will run out of provisions at any moment. We can also assume they know we have made it to Gloucester, meaning they will be waiting for us. But each hour they wait is another hour their stomachs remain empty.
If we peel away House Gloucester's troops, we can create an opening in the enemy ranks. Once that's done, we'll bring an end to Claude's shady scheme.
Victorious Warrior 4.
My pre-
A new
Ooh!
Interesting. It seems the Empire may not want our heads on pikes after all.
That is good news. I was concerned they might be so upset as to seek your execution, but based on their posturing, it seems those fears were groundless.
Well, I am an effective lord, if I do say so myself. They must realize taking my life would make it difficult to keep order on my lands.
Few lords anywhere in Fodlan are as loved and respected by their people as you, Father.
Perhaps. But if so, that only makes my misjudgment all the more grave. I never should have let that man cajole me into starting such a needless fight.
You say that now because we lost. But would your appraisal not be different in the face of victory? The people would have idolized you for ushering House Gloucester toward even greater prosperity.
Questions of what if matter little after you lose a battle, and even less after you have misled your people. The time to judge the right and wrong of things is before, not after. It is for this reason that I have decided to yield command of our house to you. I only pray you might walk us back from the terrible misstep I have made. Besides which, the Empire still views me as a traitor. If I fail to step down now, I will spend the rest of my days wondering when the axe might fall.
I understand, Father. With all that has happened, it is hard not to see the wisdom in your decision. I will find a way to build a newer, stronger House Gloucester alongside the Empire. And just as it did before, our house will shine brighter than any in Leicester. Your Majesty, Gloucester has yielded his lands and titles to his firstborn son, Lawrence. This new Count Gloucester has expressed a desire to join the Empire. No doubt, he wishes to make his loyalty plain by taking a clear stand against House Regan.
Well, I see no reason to reject his offer. See that his soldiers are properly integrated.
As you wish, Your Majesty.
Sometimes I have no idea what goes through your noble heads. How can you possibly trust a house that just plunged a knife into your back? If a merc pulled a stunt like that, they'd either be cast aside or cut down where they stood.
I believe it. And I'd like to do the same, but not just anyone can hold Gloucester territory together. And I have no one else to take Lawrence's place.
I suppose no one would put up with the aristocracy if it didn't afford some sort of stability.
Yes, that is simply the way of things in Fodlan now. But as I've told you, I intend to change that. The age of deciding our rulers by blood must end. A day will come when anyone can vie for the right to rule, and then we will be free of this wretched system. So stay.
And yes.
To rescue Count Berkeley's, Edelgard seizes the Great Bridge of Murden, forcing Count Gloucester's surrender. With no time to lose, she then presses on, unbowed. But Claude is not one to be caught off guard. He rallies every resource at his disposal, determined to tighten the noose around Berkeley's forces and prevent any rescue.
So we've lost Gloucester. Unavoidable, perhaps, but it still stings all the same.
Fortunately, I haven't been sitting up. If we smash the Imperial reinforcements and stop them from breaking the siege, Count Berkeley's will have no choice but to give up. We're going to face that challenge, and we're going to face it with the Alliance's latest and greatest, which is why I've asked all of you here.
Did you really just say latest and greatest with a straight face? Oh, he said it all right. And while I can't
each of you for answering the call. It's more than I can say for some of our classmates.
Yeah, Ignatz and Lawrence both sided with the enemy.
About that. It pains me to say this, but House Ardelia has made its allegiance to the Empire clear. It was against my parents' protest that I came here in the first place. If this battle doesn't unfold the way you're hoping, I may be forced to leave as quickly as I arrive.
That's okay, Lysithia. You're not the only one who's here with strings attached.
Yes. My adoptive father has also insisted I return home at once, should the tides turn against us.
Sounds about right. 3 cheers for that good old Alliance solidarity.
I'll fight with you to the end, Claude! Unless it puts Maya in danger. Then I'm out.
Look, what matters is that you're all here, and that we settle this war with the next battle. Also, for full disclosure, I may have sort of brought along some extra professional muscle. Come on in.
It's
You!
the acting captain of Gerald's mercenaries.
Our guest here is fresh off another battle with the Empire on Kingdom soil. From what I gather, remaining in the Kingdom was no longer an option, and that's when our paths crossed here in Alliance territory.
Oh, hello! I know reliable when I see it, and you are definitely that.
I'll do whatever you ask, as long as I'm getting paid. So long as we're allied, I won't fail you. All right, let's begin our council. As you've no doubt heard from our scouts, the path from here to Deirdre will be fraught with difficulties.
The Alliance has constructed fortresses and palisades, and laid other traps to slow our progress. In addition, they are plotting ambushes at key positions along the way. Needless to say, we will not be able to avail ourselves of the direct route.
But if we try to dance around all their traps, we'll never make it in time.
Yes, but this is Count Berkeley's we're talking about. He could probably stretch his soldiers a few extra days through sheer force of will.
I would normally write off such an idea as lunacy, but sadly, it will likely come to that. We have made attempts to smuggle provisions to Count Berkeley's through holes in the enemy lines, but this has met with little success.
They must be so hungry. I know just how that feels. The struggle to get food when all you want to do is hide under your covers. Hello, old friend.
I mean, no offense, but if time is truly so short, why do we waste it dithering in council? We should embark on our rescue mission straight away.
How did Hubert put it again? We're here to break their siege, not fall prey to one.
I agree. A hunter must never be losing sight of their calmness.
Well said. Let's not allow Claude to wind us up.
So we must take the safe route, but do so as quickly as possible. A best of both worlds situation, I suppose. Understood.
Good. With that decided, let's move on and discuss our preferred formation.
Alright, how many things are we dealing with this time around? Oh, not that many, but there are very big ones. Alright, let me go real quick, empty up my supplies.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
And let's go get the facility expanded that we need.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities. Let me know if I may be.
Now let me head over to the training grounds.
Time to work you into shape.
Can I acquire Ilgar's new class yet? I cannot. So let's go to training. And let me real quick swap out Bernadetta for somebody else, since she's Master Paladin now. Let's swap her for one of the new members. swap out Linart for another one as well. Okay.
He made a good prayer.
Can't wait.
Oh, sh-
This'll help.
This is.
This should come in.
I work.
This is. I've got the hang of it.
Who?
Alright,
Training
good.
can be the difference between
Acquire
victory
classes.
and defeat.
Can't wait to. This is a win. Stop. I don't.
So I'm gonna need some more Master Seals. Let me go grab those real quick.
I carry a little of everything here. You've got an eye for quality, friend. Hope to see you again soon.
Oh crap, Anna's not here anymore. Oh well, I'll do what I can.
Time to work you into shape.
First.
Alright, I think from here I will start using all of my units' regular classes just to improve my battle style. So we'll swap Shez's class back to Azura, or Asura, or however you pronounce it. Probably gonna change this sword to something else. Can't buy that yet. I guess the Sword of Zoltan is my best choice right now. So now let's go over to the next one. Okay, Edelgard's currently where she needs to be. So is he. Let me give him one of these real quick. Ferdinand is where he needs to be, I think. Let me just double check. Oh, nope, he has to be a Holy Knight. There we go. Let me give him a better spear, since he's all the way up there on the top now. Let's do this one. Okay, next over. Lenart, we'll change him back to being a mage. Or a dark bishop is technically what it would be. Next, Caspar. He's where he needs to be with his stuff, but we're going to need to give him a better axe than the one he has. Does he have a crest? No, he doesn't, so he can't use that. Bernadetta. Let's change her class back to Archer. Go. Dorothea, she's fine where she is. We have to give her a different tone though to give her a bit more advancement. We'll give her the inverted tone. Swap Petra back to Trickster. Okay, she's where she needs to be, but... Oh, this is a sacred weapon, so she can keep that. Ash. He is, I think, where he needs to be. Let me check. No, he's not. What's his... Oh, his class is usually Archer. That's right. Good. Next, Lorenz. He is currently a Dark Knight. Let me real quick check and see if that's supposed to be what he is. Yes, it is. Wrong button. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, and he's a Bow Knight. That's good. Let's see where he's at. Okay, that's where he needs to be. Balthus, or Balthus, I keep forgetting his name. He's usually a War Master, so that needs to be what he is. And then, next, Constance. She is a mage, usually, specifically a Grimoire. Next, she's also usually a Grimoire as well. Then let's give her a better tome. She doesn't have a crest. Okay, I can't give her that. And then Yuritsa. Because he has that in order to make sure he has a crest. Next. Claude, which currently I don't have the ability to use at the moment. But I also have a little bit of an idea. I'm gonna go over back to my quarters real quick. Stand renown. What's this unlock units? Oh. I have these two in the other game. I don't know how they would play, but I'll think about getting them another time. Let me purchase items. Hold on. Equipment, there we go. I was going to get me one of these so I can use sacred weapons. Let's do this one. Okay, now let's purchase items. No, back to weapons. Since I can only use swords anyway, so we'll get this one. That one. That one. Now let's go to unlock units, and we'll go ahead and get these two. I can only get one of them right now, so I'll have to wait for the other one. So now let me go up here. Go to Shez. And give him this one. And now I should be able to give her the new sword I unlocked, one of these new ones, and it will be this one maybe. Yeah, this one since she uses dark magic. All right. Now let's go back to the strategist and do the first level.
Where are you headed to?
Okay, Anna's clear over there. We got a prologue battle. We'll do that I'll do that when I have free time. Oh, I got 2 of them. That's weird. I don't usually get 2 on the first one. This is the first one for this chapter, so. Okay, let's see what we got here. We're gonna need to swap out Edelgard because she can't handle being here. Well, maybe she can. What are these guys? These guys have spears. Maybe she just needs to get off the horse to deal with them. Hold on a second. Actually, let's see if I can give them something to give them an advantage over others. So we got spears, tomes, and axes. Alright, so let's see. I've got an advantage over spears and axes, but technically I'm a sword fighter, so the spear isn't really an advantage. So let me go to the convoy and give her an advantage over tomes instead. There we go. And then, not change. Convoy. We'll change hers to... We'll give her an advantage over axes. Oh wait, she already has an advantage over them. What am I doing? Convoy. I meant this one. There we go. That's better. Then Bernadetta, let's give her an advantage over... Oh wait, she's an archer. Archers already are weak to tomes, so let's give her an advantage over spears instead. She already has an advantage over those guys up there because they're all on Pegasi. Advantage over axes. There, that's better. And we'll swap out Ferdinand for somebody else. We'll do Ignatz.
I'll do my best.
Alright, here we go.
Let's earn our keep. I'll do what I've gotta do. That's it. United, we are unbeatable!
Don't my swords usually launch darkness off of them when I hit people with them? Why aren't they doing that right now? We need to send 2 people after those guys down there.
I'm prepared to see this through.
It's Bernie's time to shine!
Oh, what the heck?
Time to make a name for ourselves.
Madam, where do you think you're going? Oh wow, that was fast.
Won? Hey, I actually won!
Oh, it's a dream.
Oh, do I not have it on autoplay? 1 second. I'm in the middle of lowering the blinds. It's getting dark outside, so. There we go.
Why do you always settle for such simple reasoning? You know this is more than a fabrication of your sleep addled mind. Our first reunion in who knows how long, and you try to write me off as a figment of your imagination?
Sorry about that, though I was definitely asleep last I checked. Anyway, what do you want?
To warn you, something is troubling me. Eating away at me, actually. I can't quite put my finger on it, but I can sense a presence closing in on you. A dangerous one.
The Ashen Demon, right? This wouldn't be your first warning about that one.
Perhaps the two of you will square off in battle soon.
Good, because this time I'm gonna win. I have to. Fortunately, I'm pretty used to these powers of yours by now.
Then I'll let myself stay just a tiny bit optimistic. Just don't forget that your opponent has had as much time to grow as you. Your future isn't the only one at stake here. The demon could also put an end to Edelgard's vision with as little as one swing of a sword. Whatever happens, we can't let all our hard work be undone.
Since when have you been such a warrior? I've got this. Trust me, I won't let anything happen. Not to Edelgard or to the others.
What do you mean? I'm always worried about you. After all, you're my...
Yeah, I'm your partner in destiny.
I finally got you to say it. How wonderful.
Alright guys, we're going to end it here. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe. I will see you for the next one.